Western Chronicles, Episode 8, Duck Can't Stop. Duck had just returned from a long trip around the island of Sodor, so Top and Hat had assigned him a special job, and he had more work later to do throughout the day, but he wanted to relax at the yards before he returned to his work. "Oh," groaned Duck, "so much work recently." "I know what you mean, Mr. Duck," said Toad. "This is out of control. The trucks, too. They've been extra troublesome recently." "Don't let them get to you," said Oliver. "Anyways," he continued, "Duck, do you have any more jobs?" "I think I have one more job at Tidmouth, but besides that, I should be able to relax throughout the day. But first I want to stretch my wheels." "Well, you enjoy that, Mr. Duck," said Toad. "I'll see you later at the sheds." "Same here," said Oliver. "See you later, Duck." "Goodbye, everyone," and Duck left. As Duck went up the viaduct, his driver became concerned. "Uh-oh, Duck. What's wrong?" asked Duck. "We're gonna have to stop up here. I think something's wrong." So Duck stopped. His driver and fireman got out to inspect what was going on. After looking at Duck, they talked amongst themselves, while Duck remained there. After talking for some minutes, Duck began to feel uneasy, as if something was wrong, when suddenly his wheels began to move. "What?" said Duck. "Wait! Driver! Fireman! I'm moving! Help!" "Wait, what?" cried his driver. "Stop him!" said his fireman, but it was too late. Duck had increased speed and he sped through under Gordon's Hill. "We'll have to sound an alert or something. We'll have to inform the other stations too." But it was too late. Duck was speeding down the line. "Ah, what's going on?" cried Duck. He was out of control. He raced down the viaduct. Unfortunately, there was trouble ahead. Rusty had just rounded the bend from the soda engine wash. He was carrying the cement mixer. Duck just went onto the points when he nearly crashed into Rusty. "Ah!" Rusty banged into Duck. He smashed him into the quarry. "Duck, what are you doing here?" cried Rusty. "I don't know," said Duck. The two engines were so shocked that Rusty continued to push him up the hill. "Stop," said Duck. As he went down the hill, Rusty sped down and returned to the quarry. But there was more trouble. Because Duck didn't have his driver and fireman, he raced down Gordon's Hill without braking. "Ah!" he said. "Someone help me!" The signalman switched the points, realizing that Thomas was at the station. To avoid a devastating crash, Duck was diverted to another switch. "Oh no," said Duck. "Someone help me, please." He sped down the line and nearly flew off the track when he rounded the bend. "Whoa, slow down, Duck," said Toby. It didn't matter at this point, though. Duck was full steam ahead, or for more of a better term, behind. Duck couldn't even see where he was going. He could only look at the docks as he sped through. That wasn't the end of his troubles. Henry was pushing a train of unassorted cars. He was set to bring them back to the yard. He picked up speed after going to the crossing. Duck didn't realize this, and Henry's train banged into Duck hard. "Ooh," said Duck. "Something wrong?" said Henry. I think we've hit something," said his driver. But it was too late. The points were switched once more, and Duck was pushed into the siding. "Ah," said Duck. He soon careened into the water, making a splash. Oh dear," said Duck. "This is not the Great Western way." And indeed it wasn't. Thankfully, Molly arrived with a flatbed. Duck was loaded onto the flatbed, although he felt rather disgraced. Soon the Fat Controller arrived. "Well, Duck, what do you have to say for yourself?" "I don't know, sir. I think something was wrong with me, or something. Well, I heard about your dilemma not too long ago. Your driver and fireman approached me and said that something was wrong with your levers or something. They weren't functioning right. And this little chaos that you just caused proved true. Did I cause any major accidents? Asked Duck. No, thankfully not, said Sir Topham Hatt. Well, overall, Duck, you're a really useful engine. It's just a shame that this had to happen to you. Duck can only sigh. Well, anyways, let's not be distracted by this sudden event. Besides this, the island of Sodor will continue to operate, as will my railway. What about me, sir? Asked Duck. Well, we're going to bring you to the works to see what those repairs are about, and reevaluate you, okay? Thank you, sir, said Duck. And Duck was pulled away.